Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly, and today I have a box full of Joah, J-O-A-H. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And I got suckered into one of those Instagram ads, and before long I had added to my cart quite a bit. So what I have here is about $100 worth of Joah products. Some of them I'm going to keep, some of them I'm going to pass on to my son because I don't think it's really for my skin type, but it was one of those kit things. So like, oh, I can divide it up. I don't have to keep it all together. So I thought I would just kind of go through with you. We would try some of the products, see how they perform, and I guess make a determination whether or not the Joah brand is something that a lady of a certain age can get some use out of. So if you're interested in that kind of content, stick around. Feel free to, subscribe, hit the like button if you're feeling generous, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing in here is this skincare kit. I gotta move this out of the way. I've got some other stuff I wanna film, so I've got kind of a disaster. You can't see it because it's, well, here, but imagine that, but all over the place. It's like the shaken snow globe thing that seems to be a big part of my life these days. Okay, so what do I have in here? The first thing in here is like toner pads. I'm gonna give these to my son because I think he needs a good type of toner pad. This one is with Centella, Asiatica, and willow bark extract. I like willow bark extract. I think when you have a little bit of a breakout, that works out really well. He's got teenage skin, so, and he's got pretty good skin. I also have these Heal Me patches. These are a spot patch. They'll be good for him. The Heal Me Gentle Foam Cleanser. That's another product I'm going to give on to him. And then these other two I think I'm going to try. One of them is a blurring and cooling primer. So this has the same Centella, Asiatica, and aloe vera. And then this thing I thought was actually kind of cool. This is a cooling facial globe. Let's see if I can get it out. I haven't even looked at it yet. Yeah, so I think I might have to put these in. I have to put this in the freezer. It's one of these things where you can roll it on your face. Keep cool where inflammation occurs with our soothing, cooling facial globe. Perfectly rounded to massage the contours of your face and neck. Experience relaxing sensation as you calm irritation and reduce puffiness. Chill the cooling globe in the refrigerator before use. Do not keep in the freezer. Glide over your face and neck in an upward, gentle strokes. Apply light pressure over areas with more inflammation. So I get swollen eyes, so sometimes, that would be a good thing there. And I am a lady of a certain age, so I guess there's all of that, huh? So I guess I need to just probably wash this off now and go stick it in the refrigerator and then remember to grab it in the morning, especially if I'm feeling particularly puffy. Okay, so that'll be kind of fun. I'm glad I had that. That's really the main thing that I wanted out of this particular kit, but I was excited to get the skincare for my son. He's taken a lot more of an active interest in his skin. Okay, so I'm gonna open up this primer. Okay, so let's try this blurring and cooling primer. I don't really have any kind of major outbreak right now. Oh, but it is like the blue, not blue, green, kind of like the Dr. Jart's, whatever it is. I like blurring though. All right, it feels like skincare. Doesn't necessarily have that kind of consistency of a gripping primer or a silicone primer or a putty primer. It feels a little bit like skincare. The Heal Me, I guess maybe if I had an outbreak, this probably would be a good one. I wanted to kind of compare it to the e.l.f. The acne control type primer. I just don't have like a active breakout to try it with. I felt like my skin was a little rough last week. So as far as the Joah stuff, I did get this Glass Skin Reinvented Crystal Glow sample. It says we created this brand to empower women with smarter beauty options. Joah is skin-centric, socially conscious, 100% cruelty-free beauty brand. Learn more at joahbeauty.com, exclusively at CVS Pharmacy. I don't have a CVS in the town that I live in, hence the fact that I've never purchased it in store. I'm not sure which product this is. Oh, it looks like there's a couple products. I should probably open this up. Let me open up this little sample card and we'll see. Okay, sample card. This tried to run out here on me. This is a Crystal Glow. It says, Refreshing Luminizer Skin Mist. Prep, Hydrate, Refresh, and Glow. Luxurious Multi-Sensory Cream Formula. Ultrafine Spray Mist. Multi-use for face and body. And then there's a tinted luminizer stick. So they gave us 3 samples of different shade ranges. One is Ivory, which looks on the card to be the lightest shade, and then Sun Beige, which looks like it's right in the middle, and then Deep Golden, which is the darkest shade on the shade range. So I guess from there you have to figure out. I would say that when I look at this, the one that would probably be most close to me right now would probably be Nude Beige, which is right around in here. I'm not going to try these right now because I also picked up one of these luminizer sticks in here. So I'm going to save this sample card for another visit. I have a foundation and primer skincare, foundation plus primer plus skincare. Might as well try that. What's in this bag here? This was another kit. I think this might have been their favorites. So let's take a look what's in their favorites. We have a tinted luminizer stick. So this is like that sample card. What shade did I get? Was I smart? Natural beige. So not nude beige, natural beige. We'll have to see how I did. Looks like a couple lip products, a mascara. Always fun to try a new mascara, and an eyeshadow palette. Now I did pick up another palette, this one called Chasing the Sun. This is a full face palette. So this is gonna have probably more of a bronzer, eyeshadows, highlighter, I'm guessing. I thought this eyeshadow palette was actually very pretty. I don't know anything about the quality of it. And then I also picked up a setting spray. So let's get some of this on the skin and see how it looks. I'm gonna start with the all-in-one primer foundation. Should I scoot you in? I guess. Okay, this is the foundation right here. So it says it's got hyaluronic acid and crystallized peptide. Light to medium with neutral undertones is this shade here, which is LN050. So it says start with skin, clean skin and shake well before use. Apply foundation starting at the center of the face. Focus on one area at a time and blend well. If you have dry skin, apply your daily moisturizer prior to use. Okay, done that. I don't usually read the directions, do you? Okay, let's just get a little bit of this on the back of my hand here. Get it going. Okay, I don't know how much to use. I just put far too much on there, but shade looks like it might be all right. I do have a damp sponge. This is the one from the e.l.f. Cookies and Cream collection. Yeah, it might be a little light. I can't tell. Does it look a little yellow? Huh. Well, let's distribute it, work it in, see if we can't miraculously end up with good-looking skin by the time we're done here. 1:30. Ugh, 1:39. We're leaving in a couple hours to go to town, about an hour and a half away, where my husband's band has a gig. Go set up. I bought this shirt. I didn't get that. Okay, good. My hair's clean and I'm trying to keep it that way. I did an Olaplex bun yesterday. Deep conditioned. Yeah. Oh, I bought this shirt I really wanted to wear, but it just isn't flattering with pants I'm wearing. I probably could have changed my pants and perhaps the shirt would have looked better. But it says Shenanigans Coordinator on it. It's kind of an Irish Kelly green. I think that it kind of fitted with my role. So I do a lot of their, well, I do all their social media and the recording and stuff like that. So if this is light to medium coverage, I'm going to say that what I used so far, I used everything on the back of my hand, and it is relatively light coverage. I feel like my skin is not perfected. I don't know how much to build up or if it's even worth it to try building it up. I'm normally a light to medium coverage anyway. I don't normally like to go overboard with too much foundation. I like my skin to still look like skin. Let's take a look at this in a closer mirror and see how it looks here. Actually, it looks pretty good. I don't really feel like I got much coverage, but it doesn't seem to be sitting on my skin in any kind of weird way. I can't say the same about my eyebrows. That was dumb. I typically have dry skin, and it doesn't seem to be pulling any patchiness. I think the shade did work out okay. I feel like I have, you know, some scars and stuff like that I kind of wish I would have covered. But I think for a lightweight, light coverage, kind of minimizing, blurring, light coverage foundation. Okay, yeah, it's okay. I'm glad I didn't do that lighter shade when I was looking at the, oh wait, hold on. That's this one. I was gonna say if I looked at the lighter shade, but this is the darker one. Let's see how dark this is. So this is the multitasking, skin perfecting enriched, crystallized, instantly transformed skin, buildable, blendable, lightweight formula, delivering a crystal-like translucent effect on the skin. Plus, with regular use, the exclusive crystalline peptide formula is clinically proven to deliver clear, smoother, more even skin tone in just 6 weeks. Apply directly on clean skin or after moisturizer or primer. Oops, I should have put this on first. I should have put this on before the foundation. That's what it looks like. It didn't say that I have to. Okay, wait, it's a stick. And that looks like a fantastic match. Let me I got a little foundation brush here. That shade looks to be absolutely perfect. Wow. Okay, that's a surprise. It says it'll improve your skin. I'm gonna come back and use that on another day just by itself and see how that looks, because I feel like the shade was a really good match. Yeah, I feel like the shade was a really good match, and if it has skincare properties to it, all right. So this Crystal Glow tinted moisturizer, that might be a good win. Yeah, that was a pretty good shade match. So I think I want to try this palette here. This is the Chasing the Sun eyeshadow and bronzing palette. it's not really the time of year to go full on bronze, but I love a good all-in-one palette. I think they're fantastic for traveling. I still have one of the Tasha Denona ones in my travel bag, my carry-on. So this is eyeshadow and bronzing palette. Create multiple looks from a luminous natural glow to a sun-kissed bronze with this 8-pan multi-purpose palette for face, eyes, and cheeks. So you have, looks like 5 eyeshadows and 3 face products. Let's take a look. This is a nice plastic case. It does have a mirror on it. Pretty palette, bronzy, golden. Looks like a really fun, almost like fall palette, I guess I would call it. So we've got a couple of these darker shades right here in the middle, and then obviously like a highlighter. I'm going to start with the one right in the center, this one right here. And let's just, I'm going to use actually the mirror that came with it. Let's just see how that looks on the skin. Okay. You know, I think the tone is fine. It's maybe a little glowier than I need. I'm getting a lot of texture right in here. Could just be my age. We'll just pretend. We'll pretend it's the, it's not my face. It's the actual glowy product. All right, you know, yeah, I think that's an actual, it's very sheer. I mean, I do see my my sun damage coming through. I do feel like I've got some texture. I'm gonna have to try this maybe in the summer. Oh my gosh, that brush is shedding. This is a Morphe brush, go figure. When I've got a little more color to my complexion and see what it looks like then. I might as well just, since I'm probably not gonna be wearing this rest of the day anyway, I'm gonna go into the darker shade and build it up a little bit more here. Yeah, it's pretty, it's gold, it's very bronze. Hence the name, the sun catcher name. it was wishful thinking. I really want to be in summer right now. Okay, yeah, I mean, I think that's a really glowy, warm, sun-kissed kind of look. Let me grab, I've got a little highlighter brush here. I'm gonna grab the highlighter shade as well. A little on the frosty side, okay. Oh my word. Yeah, that is definitely gold goddess looking. Goldfinger, little James Bond. All right, it's all kinds of frosted donut. I don't know that that's my first choice. Let's try some of the eyeshadows. I'm gonna go in with, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start with this matte here. I normally start with a lighter matte in as a transition. I'm gonna start with this. I'm just gonna tap it into my crease, and then we'll kind of fuse it a little bit, and then I'll use the lighter shade as a to kind of buff out any edges here. First application, quality seems great. Yeah, that's a good eyeshadow. Okay, let's try to match it. The good thing about this particular shade, I think it does sheer out pretty well. I'm gonna take the same brush and just kind of go into that tan, and let's take it up to the top ledge here, and we'll just sort of soften that up. All right, I'm gonna say that these shades are potential to build up, but they also sheer out very well, and I think that makes a nice kind of, you know, everyday sort of sun-kissed look. I think that's kind of what we're going for, right? Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna try this dark purple, and I'm gonna try it on that same kind of flat brush. Let's try it with the brush first. Pretty darn sheer. Yeah, pretty sheer. Okay, let's try it with the finger. Better. Camera died on me as I was applying that, and I forgot to turn it back on. I heard it turn off. I don't know why it does that. Okay, here's my take on this so far, is this seems like it would be a great summer palette for a quick touch-up. I don't know that it's the same quality that I would probably enjoy for like an everyday minimalist kind of look. I'm actually taking that this bronzy gold color right here. We're just gonna take that over what's left of my movable lid. Yeah, I mean, I think that if you're going out of town for like a night and you don't really have anything going on, you're just going to be driving or whatever, this is a perfectly fine kit to just kind of get you there and back. But I don't think it's looking to me like a palette that I would, you know, solely reach for, if that makes sense. It got eyeshadow on my eyes. I'm going to take this kind of darker, it almost looks like a bronzy brown shade here. Take a little of it down here. There's another shimmer. I feel like I've got so much shimmery stuff going on right now. I think it's a little too glowy for me this time of year. Now, ask me again in late July or August when my skin tone's a little darker and we might have a better take on it. Right now, I feel like what I got is very sheer. And you know, while it is smoky, it's a little subtle. It's not that I'm disappointed, it's just, it is what it is. It's just, I feel like it makes me look a little sleepy. Let's see if we can't wake things up a little bit with our mascara. We're gonna try this one out. Okay, so this is the Lash Uprising, Volumizing Lengthening Mascara. Who doesn't want a little volume and length? So, put a coat of this on and kind of see what we're looking at here. And I don't mind the brush. It's feels comfortable. It's one of the hourglass spoolies, which I don't mind at all. It seems to be gripping my lashes, which is good. And I feel like I got, you know, some volume and length. Sure. It doesn't seem to be transferring onto my lids at all, which is nice. It's usually one of my complaints is keeping mascara on my lashes. Okay, yeah. Seems to be working pretty well for lower and tops. I think this would make a good backup mascara. I don't think it's, you know, my normal, regular, everyday, but I think it seems on first application, it's a perfectly acceptable backup mascara. Kind of like the eyeshadow in the bronzer kit. I think it's a perfectly acceptable, like, backup kit. Okay, there were two lip products, light pink color lipstick, matte lipstick. These aren't gonna be the right shades for this look. We'll have to consider quality, not color in this video here. And then looks like, ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, not really appropriate for this look, but this is like a lip stain, long wear lip color. Okay, what shade is this? This is Ice Cream. I don't have a lip liner on. Comfortable, pretty color. Again, just probably not with the overly bronzy look. Feel like it would look better with the eyeshadow that came in with this kit. Doe Foot applicator's not too bad. It's a little pliant, so it kind of moves around a little bit, but it's not horrible. So I probably had to let this dry. I'm gonna give this a second to dry. Let's put some powder on the face. We'll see if we can't tone down some of the glowiness that seems to have taken over. I didn't do anything with my eyebrows, sorry. But I washed my hair today, and I am just using the RCMA face powder, in case you're wondering. The only time I use it seems like, is when I'm filming. And then you guys, that's like the only powder you guys see me use. Okay. It did tone down, thank God, for some of that, but it did tone down some of the glowiness. I'm left with, you know, a face of makeup that feels relatively normal. It doesn't feel over the top. It doesn't feel like it's sitting on my skin weird. We're gonna try the lighter shade just since I feel like it's dried down a little bit now. And not the creamiest formula in the world. Yeah, the lips don't match the rest of the glowy bronziness. Sorry. I think I like the liquid lip a little bit better. I think I like the applicator. I think I like the tone. This lipstick bullet feels like it was a little thicker and kind of pushed around a little bit. It's called Daydream is the shade. So that's Daydream. And that one is, what did I say this one? Ice cream? I don't know any ice cream that's raspberry sorbet maybe? I don't know. All right. One more product in here in my little Joah haul. And this is the Do Me a Favor Skin Mist. Give it a little shaky, and oh, okay, not bad. Not a horrible mister, actually. All right, so this is the end result after trying on. I didn't try this little eyeshadow 6-pack that I think is supposed to match more with the lips. That makes a little bit more sense to me. I do need to do something with my eyebrows. I probably need a little concealer, truth be told. I would add a blush, honestly. I would have probably gotten rid of one of the bronzers maybe and done more of a blush, at least for this time of year. The eyeshadow looks fine. It's a everyday eyeshadow. Like I said, again, it's something that I might take for an overnight where I don't have to be, I want a little polish, but I don't have to be perfected. I might take this as a kit for that kind of stuff. This was kind of fun trying it. I mean, I'd seen the ads, but I hadn't actually tried any of the products yet. So this is kind of, you know, my first, well, it is my first impression of these things. This, no, not that one. This actually, I'm excited to try. This is the Crystal Glow Tinted Luminizer. I'm going to try this again because I was shocked at how well I thought this matched my skin tone. The mascara I thought I really liked, and I don't mind this lip, although it doesn't really go with, you know, the color story. It felt comfortable and it felt like something that I would try to use again. So yeah, these are the three that I'm most excited about. I'll play with this palette, the little one, and see if I like it better. See if it performs better. It's not a bad eyeshadow look. It just lacked a little punch, I think. So if you like subtle, there you go. This Crystal Glow Primedation All-in-One Foundation, I think I was expecting a little bit more from it. So jury's still out. I'll play with it some more. We'll see if we can't get more of either what I was expecting or if my opinion changes after I've tried it a few times. But that's it. That's it for today's video. So I hope you guys are still here and that I haven't lost you along the way. Let me know what you guys think of the Joah line. Have you guys tried it? I mean, like I said, I don't have a CVS, so it's not something that I have ever tried before. I've never seen it out in the wild. I hope you guys are doing really well, and I'm thinking about you guys, and until my next video. Bye for now.